Actually, when I started my career, there is no any specific plan to choose production or design or merchandising like this. I completed my industrial attachment in Apex Adelki Footwear. That time it was Apex Adelki, and I joined as a trainee production officer here. And at the very beginning, I was in the floor. First day, Mr. Rajia Rahim sir come to me. That time he was the DGM production, and he rolled up my sleeve with his own hand and told me that, see young man, this hand is not only to write something. This hand have multi-purpose work. So if you can added value with do multi-purpose work with this hand, then our country get much more foreign currency, and you can do better. At that time, to survive in our production line, in production floor, it was not so easy. But I was so much inspired with my boss that I think that take the challenge. I can take the challenge. That's why I take the challenge, and after some time, I found that it's like an empirism, and I am the emperor. So with my colleagues and with a huge number of workforce, I can do here, and I can lead with my technical and shite food knowledge. That's why I'm here. Bangladesh footwear industries are running currently in old school way. Actually, till now, our owners and our industry management thought that footwear sector is much more labor-oriented sector. We will invest in our workers and we will get better benefit. But last 3 years, we have, last 10 years, there are 3 or 4 times the salary of our workers increased, and our living cost is increasing day by day. So if we thought that is actually wrong. So we need to involve technologies, we need to involve automation in our sector, and we can grow up only that way. Because if each and every year you have to increase your salary, what we call increment, but buyer will not increase the FOB. So if we cannot be efficient, if we cannot make our money by efficiency and modern technology, we cannot survive. There are many scope actually. If we just think that so I is not a name, I is a continuous practice. That is SMB based costing, that is time study, that is motion study. If we go for automation, we are in a traditional way, we are using various type of dies. But if we go for a die-less cutting machine, then we don't need to make the dies. We can eliminate the die making cost, the die preservation cost, die inventory cost, and when the die is rejected, then the waste management of die. And also, you just design one thing in your computer and send it to die-less machine and start production. Actually, Industry 4.0 is the way to manage one factory in a moderate automatic way, in a moderate automatic process, but our traditional way. So our process will be traditional, but we manage it in automatic programmable machines and equipments. And what you are saying about the lead, efficiency. Efficiency, actually, if we cannot pop up our efficiency, we cannot survive. Think you made one product with 10 operators, and the SMB is actually 39. Then after 39 minutes, you got 390 pairs shoe. But if you can increase your efficiency, you can get much more product from here. Time, you can measure the efficiency, you can do costing with SMV, which will be much more realistic. and you will be more efficient. But in the lean is actually a new concept which is started from Toyota. This is just in time, JIT. In lean there will be no inventory, there will be no WIP, just we start the production and we finish the production within a limited time bound. So if you not wasting money for inventory, if you are not wasting money for WIP, you are not wasting money for management who are controlling the inventory and the store, then you can get benefit from here. It will reduce our lead time. If we don't have any WIP, any inventory, it will reduce our lead time. And also with the technology, if we use the modern machines, the automated machines, we can do much more production. If you know, one worker, one skill operator can stitch one upper maybe in 30 minutes, the total upper, the assembly is 30, but when I use the automatic stitching machine, then it will be reduced in 22 minutes or 20 minutes. So it will directly impact in our product lead time and product cost. I said before that our investors and our company owners, industry owners are thought that still now footwear is a labor-oriented factories, but nowadays it's not like that. We are, you know, Adidas, Nike, who's are now the brand, they are much more competitive and much more think about the technology in shoe. Shoes are not only shoe right now. Shoes are for wear, shoes are for medication, shoes are for fashion, shoes are for the trend. Even you can save your art by your shoe. Adidas and Nike are now using the ocean wastes to make the shoe. So shoes are not only shoe. We have to think like this way. If we think that in traditional way we are making the shoe and buyer will buy it, that's the days are gone. Actually, we have to think out of box. We have to do something more to make competitive shoe. We have to save our world. The world is ours, and sustainability is not after COVID. It's a topic that is last maybe 50 years we are working on it. And truly speaking, in Bangladesh, most of the footwear factories are not concerned about the sustainability. They are doing the business, but they don't have any concern about the world and the human. But I am very hopeful that like Apex, some company, they have much more concern about this sustainability. Actually, Carpe Diem is the dream project of Apex. When we thought about to start the production of a sports shoe, then we designed this project. Actually, in this project, each and every machine, each and every operator are hired or bring here with the same theme. We want to be the most efficient factory of Bangladesh. We want to do lean manufacturing. We want to be we want to be a factory with 4.0, industry 4.0. Maybe in footwear we cannot achieve 100% 4.0, but we need to reach that goal. That is our target. In Carpe Diem, what we are practicing? We are using here the IoT. That means from the very beginning of order receiving, we input in our system, and from order receiving to shipment, there is no paperwork. We eliminate all the papers here. We receive the order, give it to our suppliers, getting the materials and doing the planning. And this planning with the IoT, we do our production. And of course, each and every pair when we produce, there is a tab, we just click. It's counted as cutting finish, sewing finish, assembly finish, and it's finished goods. Same as for the quality issue, if there is any defect, we click here and we get the output. Actually, for the new graduates, last 3 years, I found that they don't have much more interest in our sector, especially in production area. There are a few number of fresh graduates are come in our sector, but they are much more interested about merchandising or design development, or maybe a job of buyer side, but they are not interested in production line. But if we think that who will lead the production after 10 years, after 5 years, you cannot manage 10 people who can lead 10 factories in Bangladesh. Factories are coming, the investors are coming, numbers of factory will grow up, but we will not found the people who can lead these factories. Yes, we need the foreign experts, but we need the real experts. We need the experienced and skillful experts. So my humble request to our owners and also the investors, please bring that type of people who can add value in your product, in your company, in our country, by whom we can train our next generation, our talented young generation. We have to the certain plan, we have to the specific plan to grow up our generation, to grow up our new graduates by the training, by the tours, and etc. So for the fresh graduates who are not interested in this sector, I'll say to them, please come to our sector. The field is open.